Brothers and sisters, good evening, every one of you. This is JPMORGAN, the admin, Manchester, United Kingdom, and with MEGACOMRADE. We are still in our London tour. So this is our last night here in the city of London. We'll be going back tomorrow with the Europe tour. The tour takes us from London to Italy. From Italy, we'll be going to Germany. From Germany to Austria to Brussels, to France, to Spain, to so many European cities. So we want to send you this video for our last visit here in London. Today, this morning, we have been busy doing some private work since 5 o'clock. So we just came out this evening now to show you the city of London as a goodbye from London. Right now, we're going to the National Museum. Going to the National Museum to show you the place we were yesterday. Remember, we got there very late and we could not send a video from there. So we thank God the 3 days tour in London was successful. As you can see, yesterday was a very wonderful day. We saw what happened yesterday at the Nigerian Embassy. They called police for us. They wanted the police to arrest us, but when the police came, we told them what happened, what we were doing. And the police, they sympathized with us. They said we are doing good work, that we are patriotic citizens, we love our country. That is why we are doing what we are doing. So the only thing they told us, they gave us, okay, this is where you have to stay. So they did tell the embassy staff, the embassy ambassador and the rest, that we have a right as a citizen of Federal Republic of Nigeria to defend our country. Or I mean, we have freedom of speech, we have freedom of movement. Police told them they cannot stop us not to stay there, not to manifest, but the only thing is we have to do it based on law. So it was a very big shame what happened yesterday at the embassy, because they don't want their secret to be revealed. That is why they call police, just to scare us. That is what they do to our Nigerians. After paying the money, they ask them, when Nigerians ask for receipt, what they do, they will tell them to go. If you don't go, they will call the cops, or police rather. And they will run away. So many of them are not as bold as we are. So let them call the cops for us. They called the cops actually, and the cops didn't believe them. So we have sent message to Godfrey Oyema, who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. And we've also called Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information. So though MEGACOMRADE spoke with them this morning, so we are still expecting to hear from them. When MEGACOMRADE called Lai Mohammed, that is the Minister of Information, he said was going to call him back. That is our press conference, so we are still expecting their response. We want the new ambassador to London, United Kingdom, to be recalled back to Nigeria, because he's not doing his work very well. You saw the cars he's using right there. The new 500 SL Mercedes-Benz 2 black one as his official car. Who knows, anytime he has maybe private business or he need to do some important meeting, what car he has to use. So, but we know that that man doesn't, qualify for that position, because he could not resolve a minor issue. He could not resolve minor issues. So, if he cannot settle with 6 people, I wonder how can he manage the whole embassy. So, I'm not surprised things are not working very fine. He's been there now for about 2 months. There is no printing machine, no photocopy machine at an embassy. So it's a big shame, because with his behavior yesterday, he showed that he's not qualified to be the ambassador. He cannot remedy a situation that is not so difficult to handle. So that is why we were so surprised that with his action yesterday. So you are here to represent the interests of Nigeria, not your own interests and the scamming business you guys are doing there. So what they are doing right here in the embassy, since morning our phone has been one phone after the other. We've got so much information, so much evidence against their scamming business. Even this morning we call Al Jazeera television. We're supposed to have gone there, but MEGACOMRADE was very busy. We couldn't go there. Even we're supposed to have gone to BBC and CNN. Though we've written the information, so Very soon, the thing will be, you know, they're going to do a documentary on all these things. So we are calling on the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We know it's not an easy battle. To fight corruption in Nigeria is not an easy battle. We know it's not very easy at all. But we have to start. Because the more we delay, the worse it becomes. Every day is getting worse. The fight against corruption in Nigeria is not an easy battle. I must agree with every one of you. But we have to join hands. Because if we don't do anything, it's going to get worse. There are so many unborn generation that need to live a better life. You see, so we have so many proposals to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so many proposals, which if they will adopt, there is going to be a better life for everybody. So at the moment, we are calling every one of us, every one of you, to join People Freedom Movement. Wherever you are, we have administrators everywhere. If you live in the UK, we have administrators. In any part of the world, Canada, US, Germany, France, Spain, Belgium, anywhere you live, we have administrators. So we are calling on everybody to join People Freedom Movement. Together we'll be able to do this work. This work is beyond one person. If you want a change, if you need a better life in Nigeria, we call you to join People Freedom Movement. Because it's not a one-person battle. If Nigeria is good tomorrow, everybody are going to benefit from it. Not only MEGACOMRADE or not only me. But the good thing is, my family, they don't live in Nigeria. My children, my wife, they live in abroad. Likewise, MEGACOMRADE. So if Nigeria is good, you that is living there in Nigeria, you will have a better life. Because our leaders, they have make us dry. They make the economy dry. They bring millions of pounds upon millions to put in the bank here, whereby these are the money they're supposed to use to develop Nigeria. But they have the money in European banks. And a lot of people are struggling, suffering, without no food, without no water. So we are back to the yesterday where we were at the gallery. We are back there. We are going to show you. Though it's not allowed to video inside, but we are going to enter there. This is the park of Trafalgar Square. Right behind me at the front, that is where the museum is. The National Gallery where they have...
Canadian Embassy.
Yeah, this is Canadian Embassy here. So we have so many important places. Canadian Embassy right here. We can go from here, sir. So this is Trafalgar Square, as you can see. This is Trafalgar Square, as you can see. It's the city of Westminster. This is Trafalgar Square. This is we are broadcasting live from London, Trafalgar Square. Right behind us there, you have the National Museum is there. You have the Nigerian Embassy. It's close to from here, about 5 minutes walk, just at the back of this park. So what they are doing there is a scamming business. It's a scamming business, and we are calling this is Canadian Embassy right here in front. You can see it there. It's Canada, right in front of Canadian Embassy. So right behind us by the right hand, that is where you have the National Gallery, where you have all the stolen there from Africa and from so many countries. So we're also going there to see if we can send you pictures from there. So brothers and sisters, I call upon you once again. Let us join together. Let us join People Freedom Movement. Together we can liberate our country. Together we can bring justice to our country. There are so many things that need to be put in place. So if we join together, then we will vote out all these corrupt leaders one after the other and bring sanity to Nigeria. Nigeria is a blessed country. It's a God-owned country. But what is happening there has nothing to do with the plans of God for that country. A lot of suffering, a lot of injustice, a lot of manipulations. You see people occupy posts, people occupy positions, they are not qualified for it. The right people, they are being denied the access to handle those positions. This is what we are all about. That is why we are all calling everybody to join with People Freedom Movement. We need to join together and fight. We need to join together and struggle to remove these bad people out of office, one after the other. So brothers and sisters, calling upon you, we are right here. You see, that is the National Gallery. We were here yesterday, but like today, they closed. Anyway, we're going to the door now. We're going to check if it's still open. Today has been so cold as well. You know, London, this is winter time. The weather is very cold. You can see the way I park myself. It has been raining since, and the weather now is a bit better. So we call upon you, wherever you are, join People Freedom Movement, please. Join People Freedom Movement. Join People Freedom Movement. Together, we can free our brothers and sisters from the hands of corrupt political oppressors. They are oppressors. Because if they are elected in the office and they are not doing the right thing, the electorate has every right to ask them to give an account. The electorate has every right to call them to questions. But it's a pity that the country where we live, if they're looking for mandates, when they're looking for people to vote for them, they will come very nicely. They will be buying bag of rice, sharing money. But this is what we are against. Please, election is coming in a very short time. We want our brothers and sisters to be wise. The time of bag of rice is gone. The time of, what do you call it, stomach infrastructure is gone. That's what some of my scholars, some of my friends, they call it stomach infrastructure. Meaning you are concerned about your stomach. You're concerned about what you will eat today. I tell you, we need to wake up. If they give you one bag of rice, or they give you 5,000 naira, it will not last a lifetime. It will not last you for 4 years. Consider your mother, consider your sister, consider your children, consider your family. If they are sick, there is no hospital they can go to. You see, if they have an accident, there is no ambulance, there is no treatment. Even if they are dying, if they don't pay for medical bill, no doctor will attend to them. But I tell you one thing, Nigeria is blessed with a lot of resources. Nigeria is blessed with so much money, whereby if you go to hospital, you're supposed to be entitled to a free treatment. This is where we are fighting. This is what we want to bring to Nigeria. Everybody in Nigeria is supposed to have free access, a free medical treatment, because we have the money to finance that. But what happened? Few people will sit in Abuja and share the money. They will bring the money here to United Kingdom and put in UK bank. Then millions will be suffering. Look at the Nigeria roads. Look at the Nigeria roads. Brothers and sisters, I call upon you. You see that it's a fight we have to do. It's a fight we have to join together. Because things are not functioning. If you travel from Lagos to Benin, from Benin to East, from East to North, anywhere you go to in Nigeria, you see the deplorable condition of the road. And I want to use this opportunity to call the governor of Edo State, Governor Baseki. The road that leads from Benin to Auchi, please make sure that work is completed. I don't want it to be like the normal work that they do in Nigeria. They will do it half and abandon it. No, it's not. It don't have to be an abandoned project. That road is a major source of economy in Edo State. Even you yourself, you know, when you went there last time, you saw what happened. But I thank God it happened that way. That is what millions of Nigerians have been suffering daily. But you only experience it under 2 hours. You saw the stress, you saw the suffering. That is what millions undergo day in, day out. Look at the General Hospital in Benin. The Central Hospital, sorry, it's called. Oshomole deceived everybody. He brought Buhari to come and commission the hospital that is not completed. All these are scam, all these are shame, all these are the things that we are fighting against. So please, I call upon everybody. PFM is not it's a selfless movement. You can see right now we are inside the code. I'm inside the code. You know, for 3 days now I've been doing this. I'm not being paid for it. Nobody pay me. But I'm doing it for the passion that I have for our brothers and sisters at home to live a better life. I'm putting my own money. Nobody is financing us. Nobody is financing us. Nobody is giving us any money. But we are using our own money, hard-earned money, to make sure that our voice is heard everywhere. And we know shortly, the Prime Minister of London, United Kingdom, we were with her in the office yesterday. We know shortly they're going to bring a change to Africa. Africa have suffered enough. The money, the wealth, the resources that God has endowed, God has blessed Africa with, is enough for every African to live a better life. So we are calling on anybody in Nigeria or wherever you are, any Nigerian, wherever you are, any African, wherever you are, you need to join People Freedom Movement. Together, we have to bring a change for all the bad government in Africa. And again, before I'm here with MEGACOMRADE, before I come to the camera, I want to also say to all these embassies scammers, all these embassy, Nigerian embassy that are spread all over the world, that is headquarters of corruption, especially here, UK, right behind me, about 5 minutes walk from here is Nigerian embassy. That is the headquarters of corruption in abroad. That is the headquarters of corruption in a foreign embassy. You know what they do? It's like the way they do in Nigeria those days. Why we were a bit younger. They have agents that work for them. What do? They go outside. They collect money from people. Then they will go inside. They have agents as well. They have direct contact inside the embassy. They go there. They settle with these guys at the embassy. Then they give out a booklet or visa or rather anything you're looking for. But if you go there genuinely that you want anything at the embassy, they will tell you there is no booklet, the printer is not working, this is not working. But what happened? They make this arrangement with their agent outside. They collect more higher than the official money. They meet there at McDonald's. McDonald's is right behind me there. Every Monday. Okay. As a McDonald's, I will try to just go there so I will show you to know what I'm saying. Every Monday, they meet with their agent in this McDonald's right here, close to Trafalgar Square. So that is where they collect all the money. If you are in London, next Monday, come in the morning. You will see embassy staff there with all the people they are making their business with. They will collect the money right there at the embassy because I told you, remember I said the embassy is right 5 minutes from here. McDonald's is a minute walk from there. That is their meeting point. That is where they collect money from people.
McDonald's embassy.
Okay. Okay. That is where they collect money from people. Then they will go and bring the passport or rather. But if you go there genuinely on a normal day, they will tell you there is no booklet. They will tell you the printer is not working. It's just like the same way that things happen in Nigeria. They just like to make life very, very uncomfortable. They like to make people suffer for the things that are really so easy to get. That is the same attitude of our political officer in Nigeria. It's the same attitude, it's the same character that is being exhibited right here in United Kingdom, in London. That is what they do. If you go there genuinely that you want a visa or you want a passport, they are going to give you an excuse that there is no document. I mean, there is no booklet. But if you, then they will tell you, if you want urgent passport, pay us 500 pounds. Then if you pay 500 pounds to all those their agents that meet at the McDonald's here, under 1 day, you will get the passport. That is how they used to get money. So here, they also have, as I said, they have their agent. The agent, they meet right here at the McDonald's. We are going to show you now. Don't worry, viewer, that's an ambulance, it's not coming for us. They are doing their work. Even if they are coming, we are not scared. So they will meet with them at the behind the ambulance. They are going to show you the McDonald's. You're going to see that is their headquarters. That is where they meet. They collect money from people. They increase the prices. But people that are desperate, this is Trafalgar Square. We are showing you the lion here at Trafalgar Square. So people that are desperate, any amount they ask them to pay, they will pay because they don't have option. They will pay the money to all these their agents. And at the end of the whole day, as we have been saying, there are people that even use over 500 pounds to do a passport. And the official amount that is being sent to the Federal Treasury account, as we have been saying, is only 70 pounds. You can imagine, somebody pay 500 pounds for a passport, and only 70 pounds go to the Federal Treasury account. This is the reason we are crying to Muhammad Buhari. He said he wants to fight corruption. And look at us here, we are using all our resources. We are using our time. Nobody's paying us for it. So he's supposed to be happy. Actually, if he's serious to fight corruption, he's supposed to be happy that he sees people that are fighting, working for him. But we have come to the conclusion that Buhari is not ready to fight corruption. By now, he's supposed to have called PFM to say thank you. Thank you for being my second arm, for being a part of my team, for helping me to achieve my goal. Because Buhari, he deceived all Nigerians. Buhari deceived all Nigerians. He won the election with the fake promise that he was going to fight corruption. That is one of the reasons Nigerians voted for him. But now, Buhari has deceived all Nigerians. He's in power and he's not doing what he promised. In a developed country, in a Western world, where I've lived all my life for almost 30 years, if you deceive people like that, Buhari is supposed to be impeached by now. Because he deceived Nigerians. He told Nigerians he was coming to fight corruption. And that was the reason he won the mandate. That's possible. That was the reason everybody voted for Buhari. Now, so we are still going to Brasca, we are still going to the McDonald's. We just left the Trafalgar Square just about a minute from here. So as I was saying, Buhari deceived Nigerians. He said he was going to fight corruption. That is the reason he won the presidential election. That was the reason he got a lot of support. That's the reason everybody voted for him. But now, he's the president of Nigeria. He's not fighting any corruption. He's not fighting any corruption. He is even worse than the predecessor, Goodluck Jonathan. When Goodluck was in power, I remember about 4 years ago, a pound is about 250 naira or even less. But today, 1 pound is 500 naira. A dollar was about 130 naira or something, but today, a dollar is almost 400 naira. So, you tell me, how is he fighting the corruption? Upon all the whole money that Nigeria has. Somebody told me, the man that joined us to protest yesterday, he told us that there is an award or there is a concession that United States gave to all the poor countries. Nigeria was listed among them. They choose about 5 countries in Africa. Nigeria was listed among them. And they gave Nigeria 250 million. This money, I know only one of the politicians can even bring out that money. That was the money they gave them. So, brother, sister.
So this is the McDonald's Nigeria Embassy.
Headquarters.
This is where they scam people money.
Yeah.
Nigeria McDonald's Embassy.
Yeah, this is where they meet. We are in the McDonald's now. This is where they meet with all their touts to collect money from Nigerians. And let me stay in the camera. No problem. Okay. As I was saying, this is the McDonald's. This is where the touts. This is where they meet with all the Nigerians I was telling you. You can see from here, look at the Trafalgar Square, it's just a minute behind us. That is Trafalgar Square there, where that light is at the back. From there to the embassy is about 5 minutes. This is the McDonald's, this is the headquarters of Nigeria Embassy, the headquarters of Scamming. This is branch of it, this is the first branch of the headquarters of Nigeria Embassy Scamming. This is where they meet with the touts. They give them £500 or more to do a passport. And at the end of the whole day, if you go there genuinely, as I said yesterday, as I said before, they will tell you there is no booklet. So this is the reason we are calling on everybody, wherever you are, in United Kingdom, you live in any part of Europe, in America, in Asia, you have to join People Freedom Movement. This fight is not for one person. We are saying enough is enough. Our people have suffered enough. So we want to bring a change to Nigeria. So if you like the life you are living in Nigeria, whereby you need to buy a generator for you to charge your phone. If you like the life you are living in Nigeria, whereby you need to have your own borehole. If you like the life you are living in Nigeria, whereby if you have to go out, you have to be afraid, then don't join us. But if you know the life you are living in Nigeria is not the best life, if you know the life you are living in Nigeria can be better, if you know the life you are living in Nigeria can be improved upon, if you know the resources of Nigeria can be used to make our people live a better life, join PFM. Join PFM. Invite everyone to join PFM. Watch our video, share our video. So what amazed me most is our Nigerian politicians, those thieves, all those, cabal, godfathers, all of them, they have houses right here in London. In a choice places, highbrow places, the most expensive part of London, all this Westminster, that is where all of them have their own houses. Even Abdul Salam Abubakar, his own house is not too far from here, but it's late and we can't walk there. It's just around here, but I don't have the number here. I don't have the address here, but it's not too far from here. He has his own house is as big as a school. So, in fact, this is the reason why you see when people are criticizing us, I'm so surprised about you. We want you to live a better life. because we know the money Nigeria has is enough for everybody to live a better life. You have to provide your own water. You have to provide your own electricity. You have to provide your own security. You know, if you build a house, the fence will cover the house. You can't get good air to breathe in. So these are the reasons we are calling everybody to join People Freedom Movement. There are better ways to live. Because I've lived in abroad almost 30 years, I know there are better ways to do things. Even the country that is not as rich as Nigeria, their citizens are living better. So this is the reason we are calling on everybody to join People Freedom Movement. Together, we will remove all this cabal. And the most painful part of the whole story is this. By the time they leave office, they will put their own children in key position. So they will never allow the poor man to smell that seat of power. So it's like their father inheritance. This is why we are calling on everybody to join People Freedom Movement. We need to change this system, this barbaric way of doing things. We have to change it, but not one person work. It's not an easy work, but it's achievable. Together we can achieve it. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I want to hand over to MEGACOMRADE himself. The tiger and the lion combined. We are here together. So he's going also to talk to you. If time permits me, I might come back. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. You can see right now we are on the street. This is MEGACOMRADE Professor Officer CLEMENT EDEGBE, the President of the Poor Citizen Worldwide, Commander-in-Chief of the Voiceless and Defenseless. As you can see, we are Prime Minister office is not that far.
No, just there.
So it's not that far right here. So we are back on the street just to let you all know what is really happening. You can see everywhere there's electricity. You can't see that in Nigeria, most especially in Edo State. It will never happen. Anyway, tomorrow I will be heading back to Italy. As you know, I'm a Benema, Egogo, Edolo there. So everyone knows my itinerary is in the public. So I let people know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and I will fulfill it. I will arrive in Italy tomorrow. The struggle continue. So we are trying to see how many, I don't care if it's one Nigerian or one African. So we're going to try to visit some camp where they have Senegalese, Gambians, and other African countries, you know. That is what we are trying to do and help most especially Nigerians. So we're going to try to do that and do whatever we got to do, you know. Psychological impact is what we're going to do. We don't have money to give them, but if anyone is out there who know you can assist for us to be able to get to, there's a guy that promised to pay to sponsor my train ticket to one of the camp. We have not heard from you. We have not heard from you. You don't just come online and be making promise you cannot fulfill. And even there's two guys in Bologna, last time when I came, they promised, they donated 20 or 30 t-shirt, and they never kept to their promise. They didn't bring the money, they did not do it. It was two of them. When I get back to Bologna, I'm gonna make sure that I find them and let them know. If you can't just make promise and be on it. What is that?
Go to the gallery.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, okay, sir.
Yeah, you can't just make promise. You know, people will thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. At the end of the day, you just bamboozle everybody. That is not fair, you know. So we're gonna follow it up. I'm gonna try to call admin Bologna, admin Blessing, to go ahead and contact them, because we'll be waiting for that 30 t-shirt. So we just need it. People need it. I don't know how many it was, but however it is, we're going to check it. If you want to, most especially that guy, I'm going to go back to that video. We're going to check it and see where you calling. We will check your number. That would be very, very bad. You have not called. You have not done anything. You just go there and say, I will do that. How much is train ticket? Even if it's €1, we don't care. Give it to us. You know what I mean? So we don't care. We don't have it. If we have it, we'll be everywhere. Now I'm going to Germany. You know, we are struggling here and there to gather $1, €2. So, like he was saying, today I called a foreign minister, Lai Mohammed. He said he was in a press conference. He was going to get back with us. Godfrey Onyema, we're going to follow up with him and make sure this ambassador in London is removed. Not only that, Lai Mohammed get himself in trouble with me, but I'm not going to talk about it. I have evidence that can make Muhammad Buhari to remove Lai Mohammed with immediate effect. Yeah. So Lai Mohammed, I have ordered him to respond and get back with me as soon as possible. So far he's joking. Even though he sent me another message, try to say some rubbish, not rubbish, you know, you can't talk to me rubbish. Trying to tell me that I should disregard the previous message, but it was too late. Exactly. So Lai Mohammed corruption was exposed today by God Almighty. Yeah, so he thought he was having a contact with the Alhaji in London. Yeah. Never knew that he was talking to MEGACOMRADE. So to the tiger and the lion combined himself. So that is to tell you that God really ordained me to come and fight corruption. Yes. How could that be possible? Minister of Information will not know who is going to send information to. You are the Minister of Information. You could not verify who you want to send a sensitive message. That is what they call a classified information. Exactly, that's the right word. So, Lai Mohammed sent me a classified information today. So, the classified information is with me. And I hold the key to it. So, we're going to wait. If Lai Mohammed did not comply and join us to fight corruption, then we're going to torpedo his career. We're going to expose him. We will torpedo his career. So, Lai Mohammed, if you know Lai Mohammed, call him. He implicated a lot of people. 2 people. Lai Mohammed implicated 2 people. And those 2 people, their names are with me. So, one Alhaji and one secretary. So, this is to tell the whole world that God have ordained PFM. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can get this information. Nobody. Muhammad Buhari Ole. But he mistakenly sent the information to the tiger himself. I was on the hunt for information. Yeah. And I was hungry. You know, I was hungry. My tongue was out. And it came freely. So, as you can see, brothers and sisters, a Minister of Information has no information who is sending a message to. How can that be a Minister of Information? That is a question. No one is ready to answer. You know what I'm saying? So, that is it. I'm not here to... I want to quickly beg Benin people, the bad ones. I'm begging you people. You all leave me alone. You all leave me alone. You all leave me alone. However I'm doing my thing, let me do it. I have a special advisor. Whatever advice you have, keep it. My advisor, they will advise me. They know in and out. And so far, they have not gone wrong. So, keep it. And let me tell you, if you are living in the United Kingdom, and you were not in protesting, you did not contribute, not even £1, to make this journey successful, don't even call my number. Because I will humiliate you, I will disgrace you. Don't even call me. Keep your, save your card. I don't have time to waste for rubbish. I'm just letting you know. If I come to any country and you are in that country, you did not show up, you did not help the poor, then when I leave, you start calling my number and say, I've been following you since the beginning of xenophobia. I don't want to hear that. I don't have time. All day today, I was busy all through. Since 5 o'clock, answering 3, 4, 5 phones at a time. Same time. It is not easy for me. So don't use your own to destroy my own. Just stay at home. I'm not telling you to call me. Save your card. Don't call me. Don't. If you are not a member of People Freedom Movement, think twice before you bring problem to us, because we are not going to steal money to solve your problem. That is the truth. It has come to a point whereby we are exhausted. We are exhausted. So that is the truth. When you go to any country, they tell you go get a lawyer. You pay lawyer €500, £500, 1,000 euro. But when it comes to pay a ticket just for a train ticket, what the lawyer is going to do, me and we scatter it in 1 minute. Yeah. But you cannot even do it. I volunteer myself to do it. God is with me. It's not by power. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I speak, they listen. Me, myself, I'm imagining where the power is coming from. I understand I have went to where they call it heaven 3 times, almost every week or every once in a month. So I don't know if that's where they call heaven. All I do, I've never seen any man that hold a meeting with dead people. Never. Never in my life. But it happens to me all the time. It's only God knows what is happening. It's been happening since before I started this journey. And it continues. Whenever things are difficult, I see my grandfather, I will walk down there. I will be there in the parlor, we discuss, I come back. The next thing I know, I'm already awake. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think, I say, I don't know. Me, myself, so if you are planning anything, you have to go to heaven and hold a meeting. Whatever you call it, I don't care. So don't think ERANOMIGHO is just going on the street with his own power. I am guarded by the Spirit, Holy Ghost, angels are with me. So it's not just, I didn't just wake up one day and say I want to be a freedom fighter. Xenophobia took me to this. And look at their useless South African embassy right there. Right there. So, you know, so I'm letting you all know, don't think, oh, let me just attack him and try to bring him down. Because you have a lot of spirit, ghosts, angels, winch that will haunt you. So they will haunt you. They will haunt you and haunt your entire family. Myself, I'm telling you now, I have done many times. You know what I mean? When you are in a meeting, the only person you see there are all dead people. What will you say? Not that I walk myself down there. I can just sit in my chair, then I'm gone. So I'm letting the whole world know, today, something asked me to say. So don't even think of anything to do with PFM. PFM members are covered with the angels. You know what I mean? The same Almighty that is giving me information one way or the other. Who could have thought Lai Mohammed, something will push him? A whole minister of information of a country sending me a classified information. Someone to tell Muhammad Buhari he should be ashamed of himself. Why will you put a minister of information discussing sensitive issue to someone he don't even know? You know what I'm saying? This place is dark, man. That's why I was over there.
Go there.
No, the light over there, down there.
The gallery, I mean.
No, I don't want to even go close to that place.
Okay,
yeah, let her just stay right there. Okay. I'm just tired of that place was very good.
You can go there,
so
you can walk that street, it's good.
Yeah, it's freedom. This is what freedom smells like. When people say ERANOMIGHO, blah 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 blah, everybody ERANOMIGHO, 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 ERANOMIGHO. They want to do anything ERANOMIGHO, other than stainless and OHA. I want everybody to mind their business. I want everybody else to mind their business. I'm not here to mind your business. Don't put my name in any of your team. Please, I'm begging you. With the exemption of stainless and OHA. That is it. Nobody should put my name. Mind your business. Just mind your business. Do your thing. Let me do my thing. We are not dragging. We are not from one family. I don't even need property. All I need is one room. And you already said I have only one room. Thank God. You didn't say I'm sleeping on the street. For a good thing, put my name for good, not for bad. You know what I mean? Come and do what I'm doing. Come. You are sitting in your living room right now. You are there watching me on TV. You are insulting me. Ain't you ashamed of yourself? Why can't me watch you? Why can't me watch you? You are not watching to help. You are watching to destroy. Only answer. That will not be winch. Bad one.
You ask that they are not paying us. We are using our money. Using our money. To help you.
Look at it. If Edo State put this light, they will call it. They will even call it 10 million on this light alone.
Look at the whole
look at. Let me show you something.
We'll show you more.
I know my flight is early in the morning. I'm not going to sleep tonight. So, I mean, the useless South African embassy. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at it. Look at the embassy. This is not just talk. Oh, look at it. This is the useless South African embassy. Look at it. Tombo. Look at it. Just look at it. See? So you can see what we are doing. This is, I mean, I don't know. Now many people just my headache. Huh? I'm not a governor. Huh? I'm not even a senator. Huh? Not a Congress or whatever, House of Assembly.
Yeah, that is what
they let them alone. That's
what you're supposed to know.
What is all this now?
Power, they are accountable. Any problem you will complain
people should
to
beg many people to leave me alone because they should leave me alone. I'm not dragging richness with them. I've taken my own pass out of it. I'm a poor president. You carry your rich president and go. I'm tired for these people. Look how everywhere is so pretty, good looking. Why can't they do Africa this way? Tell me any country in Africa that looks like this. Nowhere. Nowhere. Zero. I will Can you imagine? Then you have the youth to come at ERANOMIGHO, come home. Which home? Where you are living, is it better than this place?
No.
Where me wanna hear me? You don't suppose when they go hellfire?
No. We are doing our own here. That is there.
You do your own there. Let me do my own here.
We'll go meet for middle. You do your own.
Do your own. If you are doing it there, I'm doing it here. They will run.
That will be improvement.
I'm chasing them back home.
Yeah.
Instead of you to chase them inside.
Exactly.
You are there telling me come home. They tie your hand, they tie your leg.
We are doing the one we can do.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. We are doing what we can do here. You do yours there. Do your own in Africa. We are doing our own here. We don't need to come home.
And this one is making me to lose weight.
Yeah, we don't need to come home because all the whole millions, they are in the bank here. We need. Let me tell you, if you are those that are saying we should come home, let me give you an answer. We don't need to come home. We have to fight the fight for here because all those our political leaders, all those thieves, they are not even leaders.
My brother, not only that, these people that is telling me to go home, these are the people, most of them are in Europe and London, UK. And they are scared to come out in UK because of Tony Kabaka.
To join us.
And Tony Kabaka have already said, I will vampire you, kill you. And they are asking me to go home when you cannot even protest where Tony Kabaka is not even present.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that?
So we don't need to come
We already know Tony Kabaka is a terrorist.
So we have to...
He's terrorizing even London, UK,
we have
Europe.
To make sure they return our stolen all the whole money here. They take it to Africa first. Before you ask us to come home.
Look at street. Look at. Can you imagine? Look at. Where do we go? We don't even know where to go anymore.
Yeah, we are going here, sir.
Do we go this place? Let me just show them a little bit of it. Let me show.
For them to see what we can, what we want, how we want Africa to be. By now in Nigeria, everybody is they lock themselves inside their home. Nobody on the street. Look at everywhere.
Can you imagine? Look at street.
Look at everywhere. People are outside free.
Outside free.
Security.
Are not there.
This is what we want for you to enjoy.
There's no thugs.
This is what we want you to enjoy at home.
Can you imagine?
This is like out in the evening to eat, to just throw around.
Just video that side, then I will go and look for a place to eat.
Yeah, we eat in this Five Guys. We can come back here and eat.
Oh, Five Guys. This place is good.
Yeah, they have American food there.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
You can
come back there and eat. So this is what we want you to live. You that have not smelled abroad. You that have not smelled good life. Look at security. Look at freedom. So we are fighting for your freedom. You have to join us. There is no room for criticism. We want you to live a better life. That is why we are calling everybody to join us. This fight is beyond. Look at it's a place for old people.
Can you imagine?
Like a restaurant. Look at how it is.
A restaurant just for old people.
Yeah. See?
I will video when I'm coming.
All right.
If I have time.
If you want to have a better life, you are insulting us.
Can you imagine?
It's a pity. I know the most important thing we need to do in Nigeria is what you call a meta awareness. So many of you need, all of you, majority of the youth in Nigeria, they need to change the way of thinking, their mentality, their mindset. You need to open up your mind. Don't let your mind be blank. Think beyond your nose. There is a better way to live. That is what we want to bring for you. But you have not experienced another life better than hardship, better than suffering. and you think that is all. No, it's not like that. We have tasted both sides. We've tasted the suffering side, we have tasted the good life. So we know the good side can be lived. We know there are better ways to live. We have experienced it, we have tasted it for so many years, close to 30 years. And we know we can do this at home. That is why we are calling on everybody to join hands with People Freedom Movement. Together we can fight this fight. It's not one person battle. It's beyond two people battle. We have the money for Nigeria to live a better life. We have the money for Nigeria to have 24-hour electricity. We have the money from every home in Nigeria to open a tap and get a clean water. When I was young, I remember those days when I was about 5 years, 6 years, about 40 years ago, 45 years ago. If you open water, you get, clean water. Even on the street, there are pipe-borne water that you can go and fetch water.
Okay.
40 years ago, but today, you tell me how many places can you go to get fresh water? Everybody is forced to do your own borehole.
So guys, just hold it right here. Let me.
Okay.
So brothers and sisters, as you can see, I'm about to leave London in the morning. I'm going to be going to Italy. If you are in Italy, I want you, if you are a member of PFM, I need you to send your name, your phone number, your PFM ID, send it to Blessing or Darlington. Send it to them because we are doing what we call update. We are doing what we call update because very soon there's a lot of screening we're going to be doing. It's not going to be business as usual. We're going to remove everybody in the platform and put them back again. So if you do not do this, you might not be able to come back in. We don't need too many. We don't need quantity. We need quality.
Yeah. So
likewise to other countries, I want all the admins to call or make an audio. Everyone, send your name, your phone number along with your name, the way it is on your ID and your PFM Freedom Card number. Send it to your admin and they will forward everything to me. Before I leave Europe, we will do the update and we will go to remove everybody. And we will find those who have been carrying our information out in order for us to humiliate them. We disgrace them, we lay curse on them. So that is the only weapon we have. We have no other weapon. So if you think you know how to do this better than me, start your own somewhere. Just start your movement somewhere. We can fight the same cause in a different way. This is the way I was instructed to do it by my God, by whoever is giving me power. I don't care. I wish I can even get this power anywhere else. I don't care, provided these leaders will bring them to justice. That is all I care about. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. You can see I'm already enjoying the fruit of my labor. You see this cap right now? That's what I'm wearing. So I want you guys to join me. You know, this is it. People Freedom Movement. You can see it right here. It's everything I wear. I don't buy no other things anymore. Any other thing, nothing. Look at it. I see. So, street of London. But it's cool. You know what I mean? Look at me. I lose weight. Didn't I look good?
Yeah.
Look at me. I look good. Why would people just be jealous of this body? As my age, I still look like this. You know what I'm saying? I look really good. I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? So you worry about yourself. Make it suffer. All the poverty, fried gari, good cocoyam, do everything. Now God is using me to help others. Maria in Jesus' mighty name. Anyone that have evil intention towards me and my movement, you will die before you even put your intention to plan in Jesus' mighty name. You will die. If you have children, they will be dying one by one. And if you don't have, you will never have any child. Except I have the same mind towards you. If I don't, all you have is all bad mind. God Almighty, not only God, devil, including all of them, they will torment you. They will torment you in Jesus' mighty name. You know what I mean? Because Mind your business. Mind your business. Every day you all wish me back, but yet we are improving every day. Mind your business. Let everybody mind their business. You know what I mean? Whoever said good things about me, I will be ready to say good things about you. If you say bad things about me, I will ignore you and let you rust and just die. That is it. The only people I will respond to are Governor Obaseki, governors, president, commissioners, bad police. Those are the only people. All this rat and cockroach that is coming here, some who are married that don't even know how to take care of their husband. Have you ever seen my wife in social media? No. Have you ever seen my wife? That is to show you how responsible I am. I am a leader. It's different from others. Have you ever seen me carry my wife? My wife is the most brilliant woman. If you see her, you will say, when I met this woman, I take good care of her. Come and look at her. Her skin is shining like Chinese. So tell me anyone that have said, oh, ERANOMIGHO wife, I don't see him. The day here they do this. No. It's not because I don't want to do it. It's because this is what I choose to do. And I'm a leader. If I was an admin, I would put my wife, everybody will be going. Because I know someone is on my top. I am the head. These are people that will come out one day and say, oh, let's start this. When the time comes, the appropriate time, people will see my family. And you will know the kind of man that I am. You know? So you will really know me. I take good care of my family. The one I cannot handle, God is helping me to take good care of them. You know what I mean? Those that I cannot handle, they are helping me. Look at me now, I'm not even working, I'm right here right now. How do you think they are surviving if not the power of God Almighty? Nobody, they cannot even buy my train ticket, not to talk of giving me money to eat. I have not started ripping the fruit of my neighbor, you are already jealous. Very soon money will be coming left and right. Then what are you going to say then? What are you going to say? This video is made on the 14th, Tuesday 14th, November 2017. I want everyone to keep this video. A time will come, an American will put 10 million to support this movement. $10 million, $5 million, $1 million. Even Joe Soros, the third richest man in the world, the second richest man in the world. If he can come out and say, take, how much did he donate to women rally? Is it not $300 million? You haven't seen nothing yet. If you just want to kill yourself before the time, go ahead. Just go ahead. A time will come, I will be flying every camp with nobody money but money from the United States. But we got to go there because Nigeria have already spoiled our name. Not until they see what we are doing, they will not donate 1 penny. Our leader have damaged our name. Other people will do this job, government will be helping them. For our own, they will say we are scammers. Can you imagine? I'm a Benin man, I'm a proud Benin man. I don't care. I know my people. There are good ones, there are bad ones. But I will never regret coming out from Benin. No way. There are Undani Ware doing what I won't done on Babe. I will be about here. Oh, Jamie, I want a parapa no give you. In winning a man, winning a man, winning a 1 million, you are both here. Can you imagine? They have not even taken care of themselves. They don't have future. They don't have life. Nothing. No school. I'm even more educated than you. As old as I am, I'm still going to go back to school. I don't care if I go there and read the criminal justice, I go there and read the investigation, or go there and read whatever it is. Psychologist, whatever. That is my field. I don't care. You follow your own way. Do you know how many courses I went for security? You don't know. I have tons of certificates. You know what I mean? Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4. A time will come. Tell us how you did it. Tell this, do this, do this. They said, oh, even Oshomule does not have a living school certificate. Buhari himself doesn't have one. But yet he's the president. Look at Lai Mohammed. Look at Lai Mohammed. Look at the so-called justice. Ambassador
Oguntade.
Oguntade no Ogungbeye. Idiot. We no longer Akba. Where, who? Man. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can do your movement without insulting anybody, you do it. Keep your advice. I'm telling you. If you want to advise me, call me with reasonable things. How are we going to help poor people? How can we go to immigration? And make sure they listen. Those are the advice I need. Not advice, don't insult them. Mind your business. Are you the one insulting them? Is it not me? Is it not my head I'm using it? When police come yesterday, is it not me that went there? It's me. Why are you? How can you tell me how to live when I'm on the street? You are in your room. You don't know the situation I am on the street. How can you advise somebody who put his life on the line? Can you say something? How can you do that? Some people think they are smart. How can you? I'm on the street now. How can you now from home advise me where I'm going to put my leg, where I'm not going to put my leg? You know what I'm saying? This lady from US, I don't know her name. You know, I'm a honest man. Me, I don't look down on people. I love poor people. People say, hey, she go just blow. May she blow. I love her. Thank you. But I'm not interested in any drama. I already mind my business. I'm not interested. The drama I want is the drama from the government. The drama from the political cabals. The drama from the political terrorists. The drama from the fake police officer. Fake government. That is the drama I want, not individual drama. Individual drama, if not Tony Kabaka that injected. Tony Kabaka bought a market that he cannot sell. Although Deck in SCT sell, Tony Kabaka went ahead and buy my market. That is why he's involved. If you think you want to buy the market, go and buy from Obaseki hand. You will only crash yourself. I will come over you where that this man can't crash and no. Not only Commissioner Guadu and Obaseki, I damage their political career. He want bad career. Obaseki political career is done. It's over. It's done. We are just counting day by day. Every day Obaseki is panicking. He doesn't know what to do anymore. If he like, he share money from now till tomorrow. When that election time come, now there you go no say monkey khaki not be leather and leather not be khaki. Monkey they jump from one tree to another. That time, that place go turn to desert. You not go see one tree jump. Obaseki political career is dead. Anybody that bet their money in Obaseki, they will lose. They will lose. Political career Obaseki, I'm burning, and you burning. Everybody was saying burning. When I see you do not go burning. When we turn oh we be, you burning. Osakika, you burning. A Johnny Okoromo, you burning. Olokuru be burning. Hey baby, so don't wait, baby. Hey baby, so I know we be. Hey baby, so don't wait, baby. Baby, so now what can or carry more than we want to talk by oh London. And where's you want to talk by Jendo of Wama? About talk by he said, that's it. It's all for the day. Any man I talk by it. Good.